As y'all can see, this nigga internet is trash. This nigga internet is trash. He said the street lights went out. The street lights. Street light. This dude internet is about trash. Now this might help his gameplay. Street light. Appreciate everybody. That boy say stall him out, Debo. That boy say stall him out, Debo. Jamie is doo-doo stew. Doo-doo stew. He gotta come correct now. I got too much going for him. You gotta come correct. No. Slow. I'm behind there. Right here. Oh, she's coming. Look away. I'm behind here. Oh yeah, there's a tree. Get behind this tree. Good job. We're gonna hide behind. It's gonna pass us. Mom's gonna pass us. We're gonna stay with you. We gotta stay with you. It looks like she's coming. I don't think she sees us. Hopefully she turns around and goes the other way. She's going to do it. Let's go up. Let's hop up there.
Brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Heineke on first down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Heineke. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be out right at the 35. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Bird to return from his end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Unable to corral him. He fights through. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. John Bates punching it in from a yard away. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here's Fields. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And here we go on 4th down. Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing again is Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A handoff for Gibson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
On play action, Heineke. He gets it to Humphreys. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And the play fake, and now Heineke. They'll roll him out right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. 4th down, Heineke. And he finds McLaurin. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They go play action. Now Heineke sliding out of the pocket. It's caught. Humphreys. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Play action now. Here's Heineke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And they'll throw again. Heineke. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good, way wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. William Jackson with a pick. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 2nd and 7, Heineke. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Heineke to throw it. Got his target, Samuel. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Throwing, Heineke. The quick slant caught. 3 yards the gain there, second down. To the air again, Heineke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing. Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Gibson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington.
But he decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Fields on third down. It's caught outright by Graham. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
From the 41, Fields. And Graham's got it, complete.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To the air again, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Heineke. And he will find his man, Samuel. Touchdown, Washington! I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Now Joey Sly for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Play action. It's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Off-play action, Fields. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears get a bit closer. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Heineke now. Flushed out right. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Completes it to Samuel. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A first down throw for Heineke. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Slide for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Bird to return from his end zone. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Man open, it's Goodwin. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 2. On play action, Fields. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 28. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Bird now ready to return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Off the option, here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. On the option to give to Williams here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Damian Williams. 58 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead. They'll try and throw for it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And the play fake, and now Heineke. Throw right side, complete to Carter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll run. It's Gibson. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And they'll try to throw now. Heineke rolling to his right. Throw left side complete. That's Carter. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, Heineke. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Heineke. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. This from 25 yards out. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Goodwin. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. And a Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Off the option, here's Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's going to air one out. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now at FedEx Field, and that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Gibson, and he stopped immediately there. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. On second down, here's Gibson again. And he's going to be met at about the 43. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They go play action. Now Heineke. And Thomas has it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4th down, Heineke. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Back to the ground with Gibson. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Gibson. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, Heineke. Thomas brings it in. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. 3rd to return from his end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell me.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. On first down, Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Graham. 4 yards remain for second down. Here's Fields. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Bears get a bit closer. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. After the sack on first down, Heineke. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Washington on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. On play action, Heineke. He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Heineke to throw for it on 4th down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Fields now to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Bird. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Gibson again. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, here's Gibson. It's a first down and more for Gibson. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll try to run with Gibson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Fields on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action. It's Fields. They'll roll him out right. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One last throw here for Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. William Jackson with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Great pick. Good job.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.